want to see it.
Oh, I'm glad you guys like it. Come along with me as I take you on the challenge of making 2 Paw Patrol backpacks from scratch. I know. It's no spray ground backpack that all the kids are going crazy over these days. But trust me when I say these 2 Paw Patrol backpacks are going to be just as cool for my 2 little nieces. Sometimes the most challenging projects bring the biggest rewards. When my sister asked me to make these 2 backpacks, I had no idea how I was going to go about it, what I was going to do, but I knew I had to come through for my 2 little nieces. So by the end of this video, when you see their reaction on their faces when they got these backpacks, it made it all worth it. So when my sister came home to visit, let me just say this, there's never a dull moment when my sister comes home to visit. She came home this year for the Essence Festival and we had a lot of fun. So one of the days she was here, I asked her to ride with me to Joann's just so I could pick up some fabric. While we were in the store, we were looking down the aisles where all the licensed fabric was, and looking at all the different fabric. Her eyes lit up when she saw the Paw Patrol and she was like, my grandbabies love Paw Patrol. That's when she asked me, did I mind making 2 matching Paw Patrol backpacks in different colors for her 2 little grandbabies. She said that they had their old backpacks for some time and that they carried their water bottles and that they were getting a little old, so she really wanted me to make them new ones. And I had never made backpacks this size before, so I was a little nervous, but I knew that I could do it. I mean, I make bags every day. I made smaller backpacks, so this challenge was a big deal for me. And so I was really nervous because I really wanted it to turn out nice for them. I wanted them to be excited, and they're just the most precious 2 little girls, and I just really wanted them to be nice. So we asked the store attendant if she had any Paw Patrol that wasn't fleece, because the only ones we saw in the store were fleece material. And she said no, that she think they sold out. The fleece material was all she had. I was excited that they did have some sort of Paw Patrol fabric. So we purchased about 4 yards because I didn't know how much I was gonna need. I didn't know if I was gonna make the whole backpack out of the fleece material or what. But then my sister started asking all sort of questions like, was it durable? Could she wash it? Because they were 2 little girls, you know, if they get it dirty. And I'm thinking to myself, I've never sewn with fleece before, so I'm not really sure. But if you want to, we can grab some canvas material and use that to sew maybe around the bottom of the bags and along the sides, so that way if they spill something or if they sit them down in different places, that would be more durable for them. So I knew I needed enough to go around the sides and the bottom and then also along the inside of the bag. So I was just gonna use that canvas material to line the inside as well. So I made 1 in blue and 1 in red. And that way their backpacks could be different but still alike. Then she asked me, could I
add 2 water bottle pockets on the side?
So I'm like, sis, you really you asking for a lot with these backpacks. Like, I wanted to make the backpack, but you definitely asking for all kinds of stuff here now. Is there anything else? Anything else you want on these backpacks? And so I had no idea how I was gonna do that either, but we walked down the aisle where there was some mesh fabric. And so I thought that would be a great way to make a pocket on each side so they can add water bottles or just other little things that they don't wanna fall out or they wanna easily grab from the side of the backpacks. I already had the webbing for the straps, and the hardware, so we left the store so that way I can come home and get started. I can't believe I agreed to this, but I'm always up for a challenge because it really does catapult your skills. Trying something new is always a great way to just put your skills to the test and learn something new if you haven't done anything like it before. And it teaches you so much, and I always love learning new techniques when it comes to bag making and sewing. So first, I started off by making the front and back panels. I added the canvas material at the base of the front and back panels just so that way if they set their backpacks down, the most durable material will be at the bottom of the bag. Then I added a zipper pocket on the front of the bag about halfway up the front panel. And then after that, I thought it would be pretty cool to add the character Chase. I didn't know that was his name, but having 2 nieces, now I know some of the Paw Patrol characters. Then I decided to add Chase as the main focus on the front of the bag. So I cut out his face and I used his face as the flap to the front pocket. Doing that was kind of hard to cut out just to make sure it was even all the way around and that I didn't sew his ears or cover up any part of his face. And then having to do it twice and make it look even, that was pretty hard too. But like I said, it was just a great way to just make an accent piece on the front of the backpack. And the fleece material really added to the fact that it was a puppy chase. So the material made it look like dog fur, I guess. I don't know, but it just really looks cute to me. So I thought that was a great idea to cut Chase out, put him on the front as the cover of the pocket on the front, and the material just made it all come together really nicely. And at first, I wasn't sure that his face was gonna be big enough to cover the zipper pocket, but it was. It really was only Chase's face on the whole piece of material, so he was the only character that I had to cut out. And then after that, I made the straps for the backpack, and the rest is history. The backpacks turned out super cute, and I was just so excited for them to get the backpacks in the mail. It's been over about a month now, and she finally gave the boxes to my two little nieces. So the other day, I get a text message with some cute little videos in there of them opening the boxes, and I literally was brought to tears.
She sold it, Ro, Uri, with the sewing machine. She made that for
I
you.
can carry my stuff.
Now you can carry your stuff.
I have some Paw Patrol. She remembers I like Paw Patrol. I got a Paw Patrol too. A card.
That's so kind. What do you
I
say?
got a card too. Thank you. I love this other bag. I can't wait to show Daddy. Can you read what it says?
Okay.
Whoa.
You want me to read it?
Uh-huh. I can't wait
Okay.
to play with it.
To Roro and Ariella, I hope you really enjoy your backpacks as much as I have enjoyed making them for you two sweethearts. Wear them with pride, knowing you two are the only little girls with Paw Patrol backpacks like these. With love, Auntie Mia.
Maybe there's some stuff we can play with inside.
Uh-huh.
It's got their stuff
You can
inside.
fill it up with what?
No.
This is paper. How why you have it? You so paper with it.
Oh, to my kids.
Thanks, Steve. Now I love
These
it.
are sweet.
It's blue, my favorite color.
Oh.
It's red, my favorite color. Thanks, Grandma.
That's from Auntie Mia, Ro.
We gonna send
I
her the
love
videos
it,
today.
Auntie Mia.
Yeah.
When they opened those boxes and saw the Paw Patrol backpacks in there, it just made their world just light up. I mean, it made me cry just looking at how excited they were. They are some of the most beautiful and precious little girls I have ever seen. And I'm so thankful that my sister asked me to make these backpacks for them, because this moment would not have been created if she would not have asked me to make them. Making these backpacks for my two little nieces was no small feat. It tested my skills and my patience, but seeing their two little faces light up when they received them, it made it all worth it. So if you have family members or friends that are asking you to make something for them, I suggest you make it, because you can make them just the happiest people, having such a personalized, special, just heartfelt gift that's so thoughtful. Handmade to me is definitely more heartfelt, because it literally, I poured out my heart into these backpacks for them. So I hope this inspires you to go out and make something great for one of your family or friends, or just make some things for yourself. I truly enjoyed this moment that I shared with them. Both of my little nieces even called me afterwards. They told their mom that I have something that I really need to share with my Auntie Mia. And when I tell you, hearing her voice on the phone just tell me how much she loved those backpacks just made me so extremely happy. And I can't wait to make the next thing that they asked me for as their auntie and someone who knows how to sew and make things. It just lights up my life to know that I can make something special that they're gonna cherish forever and ever. So with that being said, I inspire you to go out there and make some things for your family and friends. And I have tons of video that you can watch if you want to get inspired to make some things. If you are a beginner sewer, don't forget there is a free ebook that you can download. The link is in my description. So if you would like to get a resource that is going to help you go from not knowing where to start to being ready to make your first bag, I think you should download that. Also, there's a scorecard that I want you guys to take. So if you are someone who knows how to sew, or maybe you don't know how to sew at all, if you take this little scorecard, it's going to ask you about 15 questions. And these questions are going to help you determine if you need a little bit more help with your skills. And it's going to give you a score at the end. So it's just a fun way to learn where you are. And then that way I'll know what resources and things to send you to help you along your sewing journey. So I love you all. I appreciate you. And I hope this video inspires you to go out and make something beautiful for your family and friends. And if you would like to make another amazing bag, watch the video that's on screen next. And I'll see you over there. Bye, guys.